Hey guys, so we are going to our 34-week appointment today. We just brought Liv to school and stopped back home to get some breakfast for everybody real quick.
Hi.
So we're gonna head to my appointment today. I have to remind my midwife that I need my Tdap shot, which is my tetanus and whooping cough.
We go see baby.
No, not today.
No, my talking about we go check out Dean.
Oh, okay.
Let's go check out
So
Dean.
I just figured, wow. I just figured I would come on and say good morning and hi, and I will try to have Josh vlog my appointment if he remembers to do it. Sometimes he ends up forgetting. So I am going to go outside with Kinsley. We're going to kill a few minutes before we have to go. But I got my handy dandy water, and then we're off.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, baby. You gonna come up and help this time?
Hey, you want to help push the button and stuff? Yeah? What do you think? I can put you right here if you want. Do you want to come over on this side? What do you think?
Do you want to help?
Put that little baby's buns right there.
I know. She kills me when she pushes out. It's like
Cuteness. Cuteness.
Kinsley comes up all the time and will lay her head on my belly or just feel around. She's like, "Oh, I got kicked." I'm like, "I know."
Does
you
that
should
baby
feel it
kick
every
you?
day."
Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Alright. Nice. Perfect. If you would like to, you can push this button for me. It's up to you, but you can push it if you want to.
Do you want to push the button?
Good job. Nice. It's noisy, isn't it? You know it's gonna make a noise. Yeah. Waiting for the noise. Try this. There it is. This child.
Stubborn little thing.
Fast, fast, fast.
Hey guys, so I had my 34-week appointment this morning, and everything went really well. They weighed me, and I still have not gained any weight. I actually lost weight again. So I lost 0.6 ounces from the last time I was there 2 weeks ago. And my doctor's like, your weight is just, these last couple weeks has just like gone up, gone down, gone up, gone down, but I've literally not gone over pre-pregnancy weight. Don't mind my hair or if my face looks a little bit red. I let my hair air dry the other day, so it's really wavy. And I just,
Hi. I took a tabby and Mom, I took a shower. I took a shower so she took a shower.
yeah. I let my hair air dry, so it's like really wavy, but I put it up so it was out of my face. And on Saturday, we were at my mom's sitting outside for a while. It was beautiful out. Oh, you got cereal. And I ended up getting a severe sunburn.
Look.
You're silly. The sunburn on my arms is actually the worst, and on my chest, and I was, of course, wearing a shirt.
Mama's face.
Yeah, and I got sunburn across my nose and my forehead. It's not quite as noticeable right now, but...
It's from my camera.
Oh, you think so?
Now it's, oh wait.
Yeah. Yeah, the camera does make it look more red than it actually is, but that's all. It's just a sunburn from Saturday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and it's supposed to be in the 80s, and I'm so excited, but this is like the hottest weather it's going to be since I've been pregnant, so I'm interested to see how that's going to go. But anyway, we'll get back to my appointment. So the last time I did an update, I was talking to you guys about my liver enzymes being up. Wow, my hair looks so messy when I just put it up like this. I was talking to you guys about my liver enzymes being up and testing for everything. Every single test that has come back negative, which my midwife is like super happy with because obviously that means nothing's wrong. And I don't want anything to be wrong. It'd just be nice to have an answer. And the ultrasound I had on my gallbladder last Tuesday. What?
Mama, you push play because my mom
Okay.
washed the
Okay, I'm just going to turn it down a little bit.
No.
You know, I still left it up so you can hear. I just turned it down a little bit. The ultrasound I had done last Tuesday, all my gallbladder and pancreas and stuff came back perfect. My midwife was actually really impressed that everything has come back great other than just my elevated enzymes. And she said that when I had gotten my blood work done when I was in the hospital for my kidney stones, that the levels that they had tested for in my liver this past time, or the first time I had gotten it done since I was in the hospital with my kidney stones, they were elevated a little bit more than when I was in the hospital. So we're thinking that it's probably just a freak pregnancy thing. We honestly have absolutely no idea what it could be. I don't have like hepatitis or anything like that. I don't have any issues. Like there's nothing wrong with my liver. My enzymes are just slightly up. So
Hi, welcome back, guys.
Cooper. So we also talked about birth plan.
Mom, why you didn't say welcome back, guys?
Because I said that this morning.
Mom, say welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. Better. So we talked about my birth plan, which makes me really excited. We had talked about it a little bit before, but actually it was one of the other midwives I had kind of talked to about it a little bit. So this is my favorite midwife that I've been seeing. And she was just asking me like what my plan was, and I had told her about how I really didn't want to use an epidural. I got one with Kinsley last minute. I'll share my birth story, or Kinsley's birth story, before this baby comes, just so you guys kind of know the difference. But with Kinsley, I got the epidural and it did not work, so I felt everything anyway. And instead of dealing with the pain, I get the really bad side effects when I get an epidural. I itch a lot, I get really nauseous. It's just not fun at all. So I really don't want one, especially where it didn't work last time anyway. It just, so many issues. But she was telling me that since I had Kinsley, they came out with, or not, they've had it, but my midwife practice has started to use nitrous oxide, which is just like a laughing gas that you can use. So she said that's always an option, and then you don't have to have like an IV or anything. You control it yourself, where if you just need that little bit of oomph for pain medication, you've got it, but you don't have to like have anything major done. With Kinsley, I made it all the way to 8 centimeters before I decided to get the epidural, and like I said, I just shouldn't have bothered to do it anyway because it didn't end up working. So she said
welcome back, guys. See you later. Bye.
She said if I hit that stage again like I did with Kinsley at 8 centimeters when they broke my water, and it starts getting really bad, then I could just use the nitrous oxide, which makes me really happy. But we're also talking about how if everything goes good with labor and delivery, I want Josh in the pool with me because I do want to do a water birth. And I also asked, because Josh and I have been talking about it and how this is probably going to be our last baby, but I wanted him to help deliver her. I feel like it would just be a really good bonding experience for them. And she said, yeah, of course, like that's no issue at all. He can be in the tub with you and deliver. He can be out of the tub and deliver. So that makes me super excited because we've been talking about it for a while and he was really like looking forward to doing it. So that'll be a good bonding experience, not only for him and the baby, but for him and I as well. And then what else did we talk about? Next week, I get my packet, my hospital packet, which I'm so excited to fill out. It's getting so surreal. And actually, my next appointment's a week and a half away, not 2 weeks. So I also got my Tdap shot today, which is your pertussis, your tetanus, and then one other thing, I think, and I can't remember what it was. But where I got the sunburn on Saturday, my arms have been really red and sore, but thankfully they went down just enough. But I got it in my right arm today, so my right arm's slightly lame. It's really actually not that bad. So I got that done today, and then I am 34-3 today, if you guys did not know. Baby looked great. Her heart rate on the monitor was 152. She's measuring absolutely perfect. She didn't say exactly what the measurement was, but I think on the tape measure I saw 34. Which is good because that means she's measuring right where she needs to be. And it's, of course, now I can't talk. I cannot talk. Yeah. When she, what?
Because that goes this loud.
Oh. When she laid me back just to feel where baby was and everything, she decided she was going to stick her little booty out again. Every time we're at the midwife office, she always sticks her booty out. It's so funny. But, she still had down, perfect position, measuring perfect and everything, which makes me super happy. Other than just the breathing issues I had talked about in my last video, I really haven't had any symptoms. I'm just like really anxious and ready for her to be here. I've been nesting big time again. So I lied. There actually is more symptoms, and I was just sitting here editing my video and I thought about them. I've been having a lot of Braxton Hicks. So obviously this is normal. It's just practice contractions for labor. The problem with my Braxton Hicks contractions are that they usually work a lot better than most people's. I went into preterm labor with Olivia at 22 weeks, and with Kinsley, they were saying they were just Braxton Hicks, and I was actually in labor. My Braxton Hicks aren't painful, but my whole belly gets really tight, and I've been getting a lot of them, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe they're more so contractions than they are Braxton Hicks. So I talked to my midwife about that today as well, and she just reminded me to keep an eye on them, especially where with Kinsley, my contractions weren't painful, they weren't timeable, there was no rhyme or reason to them, but they were still dilating me. So she said to definitely keep an eye on them, especially the closer I get. And she said don't ever feel bad about calling to come in and get checked to see if they are contractions, because with my past history of me and contractions, she would rather be safe than sorry than me deliver a baby at home. So especially because if my contractions are contractions and they aren't painful, I could go up to an 8 or even a 10 and not know it and end up delivering the baby at home. I made it all the way to 8 with Kinsley, and they ended up wanting to break my water just to speed things up a little bit, and I was more than capable of handling all of the contractions I had up until they broke my water when it got super painful. So that makes me really nervous. But Braxton Hicks I've been dealing with a lot lately, but like I said, they're totally normal, and I am definitely keeping an eye on them to make sure that they aren't contractions. So basically that's it for my 34 weeks. I'm gonna get ready to film the baby's hospital bag video for you guys. I'm gonna do a nursery tour for you guys. I haven't packed mine and Josh's hospital bags yet, just because the stuff that we're gonna pack we're using every day. So I'm just gonna try to make sure I keep on top of laundry and everything, and we've got the stuff ready for when we need it. I may be able to pack some smaller stuff, but I think once I hit 36 weeks, everything that we are going to bring will be stuck in the bag. I'm not going to take it back out. So maybe I'll just film a video around 36 weeks. I do have a couple other pregnancy-related videos that I want to try to film before wee babe gets here. So I'm hoping to do those. What else? Yeah, I mean, like, that's really it. Nothing has changed. My blood pressure is still great. I'm still at no risk for preeclampsia. I think that's really it. And I know that sounds like really super boring, because if you watch any other moms' pregnancy updates on here, I feel like they always have things to talk about. My 36-week update will be more interesting for you guys, because I'll get my hospital paperwork and stuff that I can share with you guys. 36 weeks is when my midwife will officially start checking me as well, so I can update you guys on that. But yeah, as of right now, that's pretty much it. My most recent video will be linked at the very end, and there will be an icon down at the bottom of the screen with my face on it. You can click that to subscribe if you don't want to hit the red button. Otherwise, the red button is down below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. My Instagram and my Twitter handles are down below in my description box. If you're a mom and you're expecting, let me know in the comments down below how far along you are, what your symptoms have been, what your due date is, that type of stuff. I always love comparing with other moms. When I had a comment, it was either yesterday or today that I woke up to, and a lady had commented on my video about 10 things nobody tells you about pregnancy, and I got laughing. If you were watching this video, that made my entire day. But you guys should definitely go check that video, because that one, oh nice, because that was a fun video to film. But like I said, I've got other videos I've got to get on filming, and then this baby will be here soon. So I will see you guys in my next update. Thank you for watching. You gonna say bye for me?